You slept 8 hours last night, maybe 9, and you woke up exhausted, not tired, exhausted, the kind that sits in your bones, the kind that coffee doesn't touch, the kind that makes you wonder if something is physically wrong with you. Nothing is physically wrong with you. But something is neurologically very, very complicated. ADHD exhaustion is one of the least understood and most debilitating parts of the condition, and it operates on multiple levels simultaneously, which is why standard sleep advice does almost nothing for the ADHD brain. Let's break it down. First, the sleep itself. The ADHD brain does not transition into sleep the way neurotypical brains do. There is a phenomenon called delayed sleep phase that is significantly more common in people with ADHD. Your brain's internal clock runs later than average. Your melatonin releases later. Your body does not send the sleep signal at the same time as everyone else. So the person who has to be up at 7 feels their sleep drive kick in around midnight or 1 in the morning, and lies in bed for hours before that wondering why they can't sleep, scrolling to find stimulation that quiets the noise, getting more and more frustrated. When they finally fall asleep, they are already behind. When the alarm goes off, their body is in the wrong phase of the sleep cycle, and they wake up feeling worse than when they went to bed. This is not laziness, this is neurology. Second, what is happening during the day that makes the exhaustion worse? The ADHD brain works significantly harder than a neurotypical brain to perform the same basic tasks. When you force focus on something your brain finds uninteresting, you are not just doing that task, you are overriding a neurological resistance, sustaining effort against a constant pull in another direction, and monitoring yourself for errors simultaneously. You are doing 3 jobs at once, every single day, without anyone seeing the extra labor. By the end of a workday, the ADHD brain is running on fumes. Not because you did anything wrong, because you spent 8 hours fighting your own neurology. And then you go home and people wonder why you can't engage, can't make decisions, can't handle one more thing. Your tank is empty. It has been empty since 2 in the afternoon. This is called cognitive fatigue, and it is real and measurable and has nothing to do with motivation or discipline. Third, the emotional labor. Every social interaction for an undiagnosed or unmanaged ADHD adult involves a layer of performance that neurotypical people do not have. Masking impulsivity, tracking the conversation while your brain wants to go somewhere else, catching yourself before you say the wrong thing, processing tone, subtext, and social cues at a speed that doesn't come naturally. Social exhaustion in ADHD is profound, and it compounds the cognitive fatigue until the person who seemed fine at work comes home and has nothing left. Fourth, the anxiety loop at night. By the time you get to bed, you have been running on override all day. Your nervous system should be winding down, but instead it is reviewing everything, every mistake, every awkward interaction, everything you forgot, everything you have to do tomorrow. The anxiety loop kicks in. The brain that couldn't focus all day suddenly cannot stop, and the cycle begins again. So what actually helps? Not general sleep hygiene advice, not telling yourself to put the phone down, not going to bed earlier. What helps is working with the ADHD brain instead of against it. That means understanding your actual sleep phase and building your schedule around it where possible. That means recognizing that the hour before bed needs to be genuinely low stimulation, not forcing yourself to lie in the dark, but transitioning gradually. That means addressing the anxiety loop directly with a brain dump, writing everything down before bed so your brain can let go of it. And most importantly, Vade, it means stopping the self-blame for a pattern that was never in your control. You are not tired because you are weak. You are tired because your brain has been working double shifts for years with no acknowledgement, no accommodation, and no understanding. That changes here. Next, we go into something that compounds every single thing we have talked about, especially for women. The way ADHD symptoms interact with hormones. The monthly cycle of clarity and collapse that most women with ADHD experience without ever knowing why. That is next.